Hello, I'm Karim Bashir, and this is a little promotion video ahead of the Para Fencing World Championships taking place in Iksan, Korea at the beginning of September. I will be part of the commentary team there, but I'm not really a very important part of it because the man with me today is one of those important expert commentators. It's Cyril More from France. Cyril, I've not prepared you for this interview deliberately because I think we want to see what you're like naturally. So my first question to you is, who are you and why are you an expert in para fencing commentary?
Hey, I really don't know why someone put me there, but it's such a pleasure, in fact, to continue the journey in the fencing, the para fencing family. I've been doing fencing while I was in the Educational Center, Rehabilitation Center. I was doing all the sports I could find because before my accident, I was doing plenty of sports, even if it was not in competition. And I thought that after my accident, this would not be any more the case. But fortunately, people from the hospital show me that you can do this, you can do that, you can do swimming, you can do ping pong, you can do archery. And one day, I was going on with my wheelchair and I heard noise, opened the door and I saw strange people dressed in white, playing with swords. And I said, okay, I'm trying everything, so let's try this. I was absolutely not at ease, feeling that the guy in front of me was doing always the same trick, but always taking the point. It took me a while to catch something, to understand, to be able to try a defense movement. But in the end, I got it. And I really appreciate this because it was not easy. It was not the usual sport I'd been doing before my accident. And so far, I went on and on. I was surprised to say maestro to my trainer, not just a coach, and to give something. We were in the history language, but it was special, but I liked it, and so I've been doing more and more fencing, and I saw that this sport was fitting pretty well with my way of thinking, my way of moving, my way of creating. And I'm pretty happy to say that in competition, I had good successes after a while. And that's why I should say I'm able now to talk about it because I have something like 20 years of para fencing behind me and 7 medals in the Paralympic Games, 5 in gold. So I'm very happy of this. These things I've learned, and I want to share this passion to people who wants to do fencing, to start fencing, or even people who just want to see and understand much more about what's going on the piste.
And that's what we need. We need to have your expert view on things to explain it to the wider audience, because our goal in Korea is to grow the audience in para fencing. So for summer Paralympic Games for Cyril and those 7 medals. I mean, that is why you are sitting in the box next to me. Thank goodness. Right. Looking forward to Iksan. Bit quick fire this one, Cyril. 3 things that our audience should look out for. 3 things in Iksan that you think we're going to see this.
We've been talking in previous video promotion about the team events. Team events are really shows very special. So you will have to watch out about this, especially. It's really easy to understand and just let it go and take a team to support or your own country or a new one and see what's going on. Another thing would be to find a new fencer to follow, or you are yet fan of someone. So go as far as possible, as far as this fencer will go. And even if you don't really know the sport, you can easily see with the scoring machine what's going on. The matches are in 15 touches, so you need to go to the end. And there is a dramatic going on the match. And even if you are not a purist fencer, you can really imagine what's in the head of each fences, if the things are going good, or sometimes when things are going bad, because if it's going good for someone, I guess the other one is much more in trouble. And in the end, what I really would like people to catch is how intense is this sport. Because when I'm explaining what is para fencing to people who just see me in a wheelchair, people are imagining that I'm going on the piste of 15 meters wide long, and we go like this with the weapon. This is absolutely not this. We are not moving the wheelchair. And even if you can think that it's not physical then to do the rest of the sport, this is absolutely true. While you start a fencing match, even if it's in 5 touches, even if it lasts only 30 seconds of match time, this is so intense. You are all dressed.
Yeah.
You are fighting with your arm, and in front of you, someone is not leaving you the space, not leaving you a wide open way of doing things. You will have to fight. And usually, even after a quick match, as I've been told, you are sweating like it was 50 degrees outside.
Let me tell you something, right? That you don't know. Well, you know that I used to fence, obviously.
I do.
But I tried para fencing twice, and against international British internationals. It was more tiring than running up and down a 14-meter piste. I was exhausted after 3 fights, and I couldn't hit. I just couldn't hit, and the hand speed is incredible. So yes, I'm with you on that, and we're going to get to talk about it fantastically. Okay, my last question, because this is all about introducing you, Cyril, to the world, and I know that a lot of the wheelchair or para fencing audience have heard your wonderful voice and your wonderful explanation of the sport, but perhaps haven't seen you. Tell us something about yourself that perhaps we don't already know.
There are so many things, and I know you like catching me some recipes and secrets. What I could say is what is giving me a link with sport nowadays. I'm still involved in competition. This is not alpine skiing. This is not fencing anymore. I'm doing skydiving. I'm doing a wind tunnel, and I'm glad to be a very para athlete, because it's parachuting in French. I like to add one more para thing: paraplegic, para fencer, and parachuting guy. And I'm doing this, and I will be trying this season to keep the top 3 at the world ranking in, we call it on the fly race, and we are in the tube with air at 200 k's per hour going on, and we are flying on this and trying to make a race with points to do in the shortest time. So I'm still in top 3, and I have 2 more stages to go, and in Iksan I will be ready for the last one, which will take place in France in September. So this is something you don't know about me, maybe, but I'm still involved in the competition. So I always, I'm always accurate about preparation and what's going on during the competition at the crucial moment.
Incredible. And between now and then, you're going to Sydney to compete, aren't you? Between now and when we go to Iksan, you're going to be in Sydney, Australia. Best of luck for that.
Thank you.
Please, can you take me and show me how to do it? It looks incredible. I would love to have a go. Maybe there's a tunnel in Iksan. We can maybe take an afternoon off, and we can.
You know what? After this this call, I will watch out if we find something in Iksan, and we will go for it.
I can't wait. And I can't wait to hear your expert commentary in Iksan. This is Cyril More. You're going to be hearing more from him and me at the Para Fencing World Championships in Iksan, Korea at the beginning of September. Cyril, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Karim Bashir, and happy to see you very quickly.